Good afternoon. Um, my name is Rainey, and welcome to Kyhmah 101. And the last video, this is video 7, by the way, video number 7. After the last video, I started to think about how I wanted to articulate or express what Kyhmah is to me in a shorter, more condensed version. And I think it's just amazing to me because I've always had this little saying, that I post on my social media, healing the world with love through music. And I have been saying that for so long. I have been saying that I want to heal the world with love through music for so long that it just became like a moniker. It just became something that I would use to just kind of like Rainbird, healing the world through music with love, with love through music or something like that. And so it's just amazing how it kind of just lined up with the vision. And so I'm really grateful for that. And I'm grateful for you. If you've made it with me this far to video 7, I'm pretty sure we're either going to be really close, lifelong friends, or we're going to be kindred spirits playing in the forest together. One way or the other, we're going to be together. And I'm excited for that. That alone is enough to really just make my heart full. But what I want to talk about today in this video is the need, why this is so important. I was talking to a friend, and I was telling her that it seems like humanity is growing by leaps and bounds in technology and science. Like, we can send a thing millions of miles away, light years away, to land on a planet just so we can see what's on the planet, but we still go to war. We have not. So scientifically and in the realm of logic, we have advanced and evolved greatly, but emotionally we're stuck. How is it that we can create cures and send probes to Mars and whatnot and find super Earths and everything, but we find it difficult to talk to our spouses or to have a one-on-one truthful conversation with our bosses or to have a symbiotic relationship with our neighbor. How are we so stuck and unevolved emotionally, but yet, logically and scientifically we're going for it? And I think it's because it is, to some degree, the lack of self-examination, like the lack of just being able to look at our isms, the why behind the things that we do, but not the why, like, oh, why did she do that? That's curious. Let me see. No, I mean like the really like from the inside thing that, like why? Like why do I believe what I believe? Why do I do what I do? Why do I feel how I feel? Why do certain things get me excited and other things, not so much? Where's the history? What's in the DNA? What's being pulled out when I experience a change in my environment? What's being highlighted when I experiment some pain based off of words somebody uttered from their orifice. The thing is, if we put ourselves in an environment, and this, I know it sounds like a lab rat experiment, and it kind of is, but but not really. Trust me, it's not a lab rat experiment. But if we put ourselves in an environment where we're free to really just like openly express ourselves through love. Like, okay, so remember a few videos back, I'm not talking about love like, oh, I love him, or oh, I love her. I'm talking about basic responsibility, like what it means to be a responsible human being towards humanity, for the sake of humanity, for the growth of humanity. I'm not talking about phileo. I'm not even talking about the kind of love that a mother has for a newborn baby. I'm talking about the love that the mother has for herself. Like, she gives birth to a baby. She wants to make sure that her stomach returns to the way it was, because she loved the way she looks. So she still breastfeeds the baby, but she puts on a girdle and she sucks herself in so everything returns. Why? Because that's the kind of love that I'm talking about. It sounds like it's shallow, but it really isn't. Like, on the surface, it sounds like, what? Okay, so you're talking about loving yourself so that you can look inside yourself, so that you can fix or heal the thing that is inside yourself that maybe would cause you not to love yourself, and then reproduce that or translate that into music and then send it out. Yeah, kind of like, they take venom from a spider or a snake and they make anti-venom. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, a bunch of hippies in a commune skipping in circles holding hands. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the kind of self-love that is spoken by many, many great men of renown, prophets. You must love yourself first, or love yourself before you can, love your neighbor as you would love yourself. Love your creator as you would love yourself. Love yourself first. Everything after that pours out of that loving yourself first, is where the vision comes in. And I can't stress this enough. And I know that it seems like in every video I have mentioned this, but it is because it's on my mind. Like, I can't stress it enough. Every single person that has a gift to offer to the world has the ability to tap into something abundant that will eventually manifest something miraculous for someone else. Your gift was not given to you. Your gift was not placed inside of you. Your gift was not whispered into your DNA just for you alone. It is for you to get full of, and then once you're full of that, that overflowing, that extra, the remnant of the crust. You remember I talked about, grandma making biscuits and then the leftovers. The remnants of the crust is what it is from you loving yourself, is what is going to create the magic and the miracle of being able to heal and be healed and provide healing and provide healing and frequencies and waves. Actually, Kyhmah, I should explain. I'll explain in the next video how I came up with the name Kyhmah. It just means, in Greek, it just means wave. The study of cymatics and Kyhmah, that kind of, well, there you go. I don't need to explain it in the next video. I just explained it and I just came up with that. I don't know if it'll stick. Maybe it'll transmute into something else. I don't really care. all I care about is the experience, and all I care about is the result. It's it's like energy is, you know, it's abundant, and you know, it goes out and it comes back. You know, you send it out and it comes back. You know, slap somebody, they slap you back. You know, you scream, somebody jumps, somebody around you jump. You celebrate, you cheer, somebody cheers with you. You know, you laugh and somebody laughs because you're laughing. I mean, it's energy. You know, it's like, you know, vibration. And when it just wells up and wells up and wells up and wells up to a place where we could actually use it for healing, like the Dragon Ball Z thing that like, okay, you know. And of course, you know, the negative thoughts always seep in, and I hate that. I mean, I love it because, you know, that's part of our duality. That's part of our dual nature. But at the same time, it's like, man, why did I gotta be there? Okay, so I'm going to use vibrations for healing. Somebody's going to take that concept and use it for evil. It doesn't matter. It still has to be, you know, every superhero has to have a villain. And every villain has to have a superhero. So that's balance. So I'm okay with that. And if you've made it with me this far to this video, I just want to say hats off to you, because I'm still like walking on cloud 9. Can't believe I actually uttered the word Kyhmah. Can't believe I'm doing videos. I'm like sitting here in my studio going, what am I doing? But I know that this is right. I know I have to do it, even if it's just to put the vision out there. And if you're coming along for the ride and you're coming with us for the journey, more power to you, and thank you so much. It's going to be beautiful. I can't wait to meet you. It's going to be a beautiful day today. Enjoy your evening, your afternoon, wherever you are around the world. Start thinking about the questions that you guys want to ask me, so that I can get them together, and maybe we can print them out, and you know, and then I'll just start answering your questions, because like I said, it's a vision. I'm bringing it from the 5D and I'm putting it into reality, and I am very excited about this. And I'll see you on the other side in the next video. Bye for now.